Hi guys! It feels like absolutely ages since I've just done a sort of update vlog, and it's definitely overdue because a lot has happened. So I'm just going to dive on into some of the stuff. I have stuff wrote down so I don't forget. So I think the biggest change is I quit my job. I'm not really at a point, like obviously if you've watched my previous videos, I started up Patreon to try to give me another source of income. Patreon's going quite well, and I will talk a bit more about that later in the video, but it still wasn't really at a point where it was able to match my job yet, but I couldn't wait any longer. I was like, do you know what, no, I need to go out of here. Especially because like it got to the point where they're sort of like interfering with my YouTube channel, which I was not happy about, and they were stressing me out so much, and I was like, right, do you know what, I'm done, I quit. So I'm glad to go that out of the way. I'm a bit nervous about how things are going to go money wise over the coming months, but I'm just so glad to be away from that. I'm like finally free. I don't have to like panic every time my phone rings or I get an email now thinking it's them. Although I still do every time my phone rings. I'm like, oh, it's them, they're angry at me. But yeah, so I got out of there, which is good. And the next part of very good news is I got a new laptop, finally! So hopefully now I'll be able to start putting up more videos. I've recorded quite a few tutorials and such today, and I'm getting some plans for more videos. As of right now, I only got on Tuesday, it's now Thursday. I don't have the editing software on there yet. I'm waiting for my friend to come over and get that on there for me tomorrow, I think, so I'm not exactly sure when this video will go up, but it's so good. It's fast and it doesn't lag and I can just do things, and it doesn't electrocute me when I plug it in, because the last one did. It was messed up and like the cable would just fall out. It wouldn't like click into place, it would just slide out, and then when you plugged it back in sometimes it would shoot sparks out at you, and it was all like glued onto this. There was like an external pluggy thing that was like glued onto the side with metal glue or metal cement or something, and like half the keys were missing, and it was horrible. It was like this horrible thing that barely worked, and now I have a nice, I'll show you, I have a nice new giant shiny laptop. I'm so happy. And it runs really quickly, and I mean, just for some comparison, I tried to play World of Warcraft on my old laptop, and even whenever I tried to start up, it was like, your video card is out of date, this isn't going to run properly, and I was like, okay. And I went on, and on all the lowest settings it was still running at like 4 frames per second. 4 frames per second it was running at, whereas on this one I can set it up to all of the highest settings and it runs at like something much more convenient, like 20 or 30 frames per second, which is good enough for me, as long as it's not like I'm happy. And that was in the main city, so yes, and I don't even need to have it on the highest settings as long as it's something decent, so I'm really happy. As I say, I don't know how it'll be for editing videos yet because I haven't got the video editing software, but I imagine it'll be a lot better than the old one. Hopefully it won't take me 10 hours to render a video anymore. So yeah, very happy with my new laptop. Another really fun thing that, well, a lot of these things, if you follow me on like my other social networking sites, and if you don't, why not? I'm only joking, but you can follow me on my other sites if you want. But yeah, if you follow me on those sites, then you already know most of this stuff. But a really exciting thing that if you don't follow me, you won't know something. I don't know, I'm too excited to think. I got a cat, it was like a month ago now, but I got a cat and he's an absolute sweetie. Let me see if I can get him, hold on. Kitty cat! Eee! His name is Sebastian. He is an absolute sweetie. And he's gonna fall. He's not happy about me picking up his bed, he was fast asleep. But yes, his name is Sebastian, and I rescued him from an animal shelter. He is about 4 years old, and he's just so sweet. He's a little lover boy, and he's simply one hell of a cat. I really hope someone gets that reference. But yeah, I've been so happy with him, and he sleeps on my bed at night. Like, his bed is on my bed and he sleeps right next to me. And in the mornings he tries to wake me up by either chewing on my fingers, or if I've hidden all my fingers he'll like try to eat my piercings. And if I like manage to lie in a way that he can't do that, he just comes over and starts hitting me on the nose with his paw, like bop 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 bop. And I'm like, okay, because that's what he does when he wants his food in the morning. And he's just so sweet. He just curls up on you and goes to sleep. And like for the first like week he followed us everywhere we went. Like he like refused to be alone. It was so cute. He settled in really quickly. Like, we thought that for the first ages he was going to be like really stressed out and funny, But we took him home and opened the carrier, and the first thing he did was go under the sofa. And I was like, right, okay, we're never gonna see him again. That's where he's gonna be for the next like 3 weeks. But after like a couple of minutes, he kind of came out and explored, and he was fine. And then he kind of like, we thought we'd have to show him the house, but he kind of led us up the stairs into each and every room. He'd have a look around, meow at us, and then move on to the next room the whole way up to the top of the house. So he had a good little look around. Don't bite my thumb. And yeah, so everything went really well. He settled in immediately, and he is just the sweetest sweetie pie in the world. I love him. I'm so happy to have him. I've been wanting a cat for ages, and boyfriend Dole said no, but then I was up at the animal shelter with my mum because she was getting a dog, and I wanted to go visit the cats because I like cats as well. I wanted to visit all the animals. I went and sat in the cat place for ages, and there was loads of really lovely ones. The woman couldn't stop laughing because like all the black cats seemed to kind of flock to me. I had this little troop of black cats following me around, and there were so many sweet ones, but I just absolutely fell in love with him. He's just so handsome, and he was so lovely and pretty. He just has a really pleasant little face, and I immediately wanted to take him home, and I found out, you know, he was like 4 years old and he'd been there since April or something because just no one wanted an older cat. And I was like, oh. So I pestered and begged and bugged my boyfriend for like a week, continuously annoying him until he said yes, and then we finally got him, and I'm so glad. And so is he, by the way. He now loves the cat as well, and he's come around to it, so that's all good. But yeah, he's just, oh, he's my little baby. I love him so much. Okay, so like half of this is about the cat, isn't it? Hey. Let me see. Oh, another thing that's going quite well at the moment is the gaming channel I have. I'm sure, hopefully, quite a few of you know about it by now. If you don't, you need to check it out right now, because like I've got messages now recently saying like, you know, people didn't want to check out the gaming channel because they only knew me and they thought they wouldn't like it because it was me and 2 other people and they wouldn't like them. But then whenever they gave it a chance, they realised they loved it, and we all work really well together. So if you've been thinking the same, please do give it a chance. It's really funny. If you want a suggestion on where to start, since we do have quite a lot of videos, I would say start watching the Outlast series, because John is absolutely terrified the whole way through it, and there's so many scares and a lot of screaming, and it's just absolutely hilarious. So I would definitely recommend Outlast. Yeah, it's Metalast Gaming, and I definitely recommend it, so check it out because we're trying to get it to grow. We do cool green screen shit and it's all really good. I have a lot of plans for videos coming up, lots of tutorials and stuff. Some other things that are going to take longer, like I know a lot of you want a shoe collection video, which I really do want to do. That's something I really want to do, but a lot of my shoes are still in storage from my move at the beginning of the year, and it's really awkward to get them out because they're all like buried in cupboards under mounds of boxes and random crap. So I'm gonna have to like set aside a day and get my boyfriend to help me just sort it out and find all my shoes and try to do that video for you guys. But like things like that will take a little while. If you have any specific requests for videos, feel free to pop them in a comment below and I'll have a look and I'll make a list of the ones I like the idea of or the ones that are doable. I'm just gonna make a big list on my computer of everything I want to get done. So yeah. Also, if you want me to do a new Q&A video, let me know and I will pop up like a video where you can leave your question in a comment and I'll try to answer all the sort of best ones. So if that's something you'd be interested in, also leave a little comment below and let me know. Another thing I'm really excited about is it's now October, which is my favourite month. It's been really warm here for the past while, which is annoying because the leaves have started to fall, and when that happens I really want to dress all autumny and, you know, like wrap up in scarves and stuff. But I've still been having to wear like t-shirts, otherwise I'm burned to death outside. So I'm kind of waiting for it to get cooler, but today was quite good. I went out and there was all leaves everywhere and it's a wee bit chilly and I was like, oh, it's autumn! It's just really exciting. Ever since I was a kid I loved autumn. I used to love collecting like, you know, conkers or chestnuts or whatever you call them where you live, and acorns and any other seeds and stuff. I just thought it was great. Autumn was like the most fun ever and I still absolutely love it. It's like the most exciting season. I don't know what it is, but it's just something so exciting about it. I like all the seasons, but I really like autumn. So I'm really excited. And Halloween! Halloween is in October. Oh my god, I love Halloween. Although I spend all year like, oh my god, I wish Halloween would hurry up, and then October comes around, I'm like, no, slow down, I'm not prepared, I don't know what I'm doing for Halloween, I don't know what I'm doing for a costume. Go into a blind panic, so now I wanted to slow down. I want to just stay October for a really long time, you know? But yeah, I love Halloween, I'm so excited for that. So I haven't even the vaguest clue what I'm doing for it yet, but hopefully I'll think of something really fun. I think that's about it at the minute. I try not to spend too long on any one topic, but I probably did, especially the cat, I'm sorry, but he's so cute. Look at his little face. Look at his little face. Oh, he's had enough. Okay, kitty. Ooh, just jumped on my new laptop. what did you even, how did you, every time he goes near my laptop he does something, I don't know how, but oh, what are you doing? Yeah, so that was just my update video. I hope you enjoyed it, I guess, or at least learned some new stuff of what's going on. I have some really interesting reviews and stuff coming up. I'm trying to think of more tutorials, more of these vloggy type things. I'll try to organise some sort of outfit collection videos maybe. I've been thinking about them for a long time, but I'm just not really sure how to go about them. Now that I have my new laptop up and running and can do more videos more often, I will be accepting more offers for, like I know a lot of people will send me like requests for me to do reviews for them for their stores and stuff. So if there's something you think I'd be interested in reviewing that you'd like to see on my channel, then feel free to send me a message and we'll see if we can work it out. Yeah, so remember to comment, like and subscribe. You can follow me on my other social networking sites, which will be in the description box below. And I think that's about it, so I'll see you in my next video. Bye!